Is any part of this fight a big brother or Benjamin lost his little brother? Or is it strictly about money and this is the right moment?
No, it's not even about that. Look, this guy, he can fight his ass off. Hands down. And all that, I don't pay no attention to no odds because we're in a fight. You know, this guy, he comes, you know, he's busy. He has a very unorthodox style, and anything can happen in a fight. We saw, you know, in 2010, you know, with the Shane fight, you know, Floyd was in tip-top shape. You know, Shane came out here with a big shot. You know, anything can happen in a fight. You know, so Floyd's preparing. He's preparing well like he always does, and we expect the best from Maidana. We know it's going to be a very, very exciting fight. We do know that.
Floyd has fought 3 times at weight. Maidana had his debut at 147 against Alexander, and we saw what happened then. Now he's obviously a different fighter. Do you see Floyd having fought at a larger weight as somewhat of an advantage?
None whatsoever. None whatsoever. Floyd walks around about 150 pounds. He walks around, you know, when he boxes, you know, he weighs out the gym, he probably weighs 47, 48. So, you know, Floyd's not a naturally big guy. So when it comes down to that, fights are fights. It ain't about, you know, one guy being bigger and the other. It's, you know, like I said, we're in a fight. And that's how we prepare.
How would you equate Maidana's power to that of Cotto and Canelo?
Maidana's the biggest, in my opinion, he's the biggest puncher that Floyd's faced.
Even with Castillo, Corrales.
Maidana's the biggest puncher that Floyd's faced until this point, in my opinion. He has the highest knockout percentage that's out there. I mean, you know, like I said, he's never ever not in an entertaining fight. And when he touches people, I mean, you go back and you look at the Broner fight. You know, you watch, well, I think it was the second round. Yeah. He doesn't even really hit Broner with a. He doesn't even really turn the shot over. The shot is like a grazing shot. And obviously, Broner was fucked up after that, you know, and he didn't recover. You know, like I said, he's a tremendous fighter, and that's what we're preparing for. You know, we know that we're in a fight. It's not gonna be no bunch of moving around. Floyd's gonna do what he needs to do, and Maidana's gonna bring it also.
I know you're not a trainer, but is it almost to Floyd's advantage to close the distance and fight in the pocket, which he always does, rather than say back out and maybe get caught on the end of it?
Floyd's gonna do what he needs to do to win the fight. And Maidana's gonna come and he's gonna try to do everything he needs to do to win the fight. And the 2 guys are gonna clash. They're gonna clash. He's gonna be putting pressure on Floyd, and Floyd's going to be bringing it right back to him.
Yes, sir. Has Floyd faced an opponent that style?
No, not at all. And that's why it's you know, he has a unique style because he throws punches from all angles. But more importantly, he can crack with either hand. You know, so he can get you out of there with either hand. So you just have to be very cautious and also be aggressive but be smart.
Is it harder to actually prepare for a guy like him than say like a more traditional stand-up boxer?
Yes, it is, because you know we've had to bring in different type of sparring partners. You know, because it's hard to prepare for a guy like him because, like I said, there's nobody out there that has that kind of punching power that he does. So you know, like I said, we saw that the grazing shot that he hit Broner with. What happened? He didn't hit him flush.
The event sold out, right?
The event is sold out.
So if fans still want to come, how is a closed circuit? $75?
Yes.
Is it still available if fans want to come?
Yeah.
They can go to the movies also. Theater.
He's gotten much better since he got Robert Garcia. In the Devin fight, he didn't look great. Do you think he's facing a better version now than anybody's ever faced?
That, you just said it best. You just said it best. You know, his trainer, who me and Floyd have the utmost respect for, you know, he's one of the top trainers in the sport, along with Mayweather Sr. and Roger.
Mayweather's ass.
Robert's been the difference in this young man's career. You notice when you go back and you look at the difference, you know, in his previous fights and when he's been with Robert. You know, he's very aggressive, but he's fighting also smart.
Ask him what he thought of it. Ask him what he thought of what just happened. Well, you just explained to him.
Sí, hay mucha gente que quiere ver perder a Mayweather, así que voy a intentar de vencerlo.
There's a lot of people that want to see Mayweather lose, and you know I'm gonna try to go and beat him.
What happens when you're on top? Everybody wants to see you get knocked off. That's why you got to continue to prepare and come out better than you were in the last fight.
Do you think that's one of the bigger selling points to when Floyd gets in the ring is everyone always wants to see can someone finally take that undefeated record?
Well, Floyd has tunnel vision. He don't see nothing but his opponent.
No, I'm talking about for like the people that are buying and people buying tickets and buying pay-per-view it's always so big because they're always can this be the guy that's finally going to end up?
Yeah, I mean that's the magnitude of the events, and that's what happens when you have the biggest star out there. You know, people want to see him knocked off his throne. I mean, look how long he's been on top. Look how long he's been on top, and he's for the best is out there in this era, and you know, he's still doing his thing at 37 years old.
Just so you guys can know, you know, that he doesn't really follow boxing much. He just asked me who he was, and if he's with Mayweather. He just asked me, who's this guy right here? Is he with Mayweather? I'm like, that was advisor manager, you know.
Floyd is acknowledged too that he would like sometimes he gets what he calls negative media. He says they make him relevant. Is that also part of the selling point, the fact that people want to see him lose, so they tune in to see him lose?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, he has it. He's the biggest star that's out there. People come to see him win. Some people come to see him lose. You know, but it's what it is when you're on top. You know, and he's been able to completely change the game, the way the game is, and I think that the fighters and the fans will have a better appreciation for what he has brought to the sport when you know, his career is long over. He's completely changed the game. Fighters are getting opportunities now that they wouldn't have normally gotten because of him.